after the House of Conscious Facts meeting, Facts Initiative meeting, and tell the people who we with.
Peace, you and yours, brother Blue Pill reporting live and direct. We are here in Waterbury, Connecticut. Peace to the family. All right. What's good?
So let the people know who is Blue Pill.
Well, Blue Pill, I'm one half of the Twin Pillars. You know, uh,
And what is your contribution to the Black empowerment movement?
peace, God. Well, in the year 2000, what I noticed was a lack of mobilization on the part of youth in New York City dealing with this information in all of its different variations. You know what I'm saying? Us coming from the street, the information was presented by way of 5%. You know what I'm saying? It was presented by way of what Dr. York was dealing with, you know. And our elders probably were dealing with the information by way of Dr. Ben. Khaled was a lot youth oriented or what have you. But 2000, like, I just noticed that it really wasn't nothing moving out there in regards to not only getting the information to our people, but specifically tailoring the information to the hip hop generation. So I formulated a think tank, got together with Black Dot and a few other brothers in our community, and we decided to reinstitute the Metaphysical Underground. And by that particular move, we reignited what was dormant. When I was going to Phil Valentine lectures, I was the only one in the audience under 40. So we changed that and we got the youth involved and we opened these venues and we brought these master teachers out. And that burgeoned into what we call or consider right now the quote unquote conscious community. So that's what I say my contribution was taking an initiative to say, look, I'm going to, you know, lay a brick over here where I see something is missing, I'm going to complement it, with a presence. And that has mushroomed into a global move, a galactic movement. You feel me? Because whether they got microphones, electronic equipment out there in the universe, they listening to this. Dig what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
yeah.
So my next question. Heard y'all mention this inside of the event. Who are the galactic leaders and what are they all about?
Well, just like I mentioned, you know what I'm saying? These are the people that are bringing paradigm shifting information to a populace that has been deemed for the most part dumb, deaf, and blind. The sleeping giants. So, if someone has information that can engage us on a molecular level, as above, so below. So, if you can stimulate us at this particular phase, knowing and not knowing who we are as beings, because all of that is coming to the forefront. Like, who exactly are we? Who exactly are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you just a human? You feel me? Or are you a cosmic galactic being yourself? So stimulating and resonating, this information at a molecular level, it's the same way that you're gonna resonate the galaxies, the galactics, as above, so below. There's no separation.
So I want to know. So I want you to let the people know who are some of the elders that from the enlightenment community that you study under to help you to cultivate
Well,
your education.
definitely, like I said, coming in the year 2000, coming directly off of the streets and saying this is something that I want to do. I felt that our brother Phil Valentine was one of the best candidates to do that because he was doing lectures that weren't directly targeted towards the hip hop community, but he was showing me the potentiality that he had to reach out to the youth and tailor a message specifically for us. So it would be Bobby Hemmett, it would be Valentine, of course, Delbert Blair later on in time. Ashra Kwesi, he had the second VHS tape that I had seen that really started shaking and waking me up. The African origins of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So I think that these individuals are key and instrumental. And of course, since the age of 5, I've had the direct benefit of being in the company, of Dr. Sabi and my mom's, what I'm saying, Mama Pill and my you feel me? And then Brother Samaj and my grandfather, so there was a lot of people that kind of played an instrumental role, you feel me, in formulating the vessel that will be ready to receive the light. But the light was received later on in the year 2000, 2001. I was prepared and put on a journey to put me in the right position where a I had an experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but it was an experience dealing with what some people might even call supernatural. You know what I mean? And I have received this amount of light, and my lights ain't never been off since then. So, yeah, there are not a lot of elders in the community that we take direct direction from based on the example that they set forth. Because just because somebody's up in age doesn't mean that they qualified to be a motherfucking elder. There's some lot of old dummies out there too. But you know, we do have our pantheon of master teachers who have made transition, who were examples, the Dr. Benz, the Dr. Clarks of this world. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, of course. You know, going all the way back to Amos, going back to Marcus. You know what I'm saying? These are still books that we are reading that are enriching our soul until this very day and time. The Malcolms, the Elijahs. You feel me? Like the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? But it's a long list, but it's a short one as well. Because I can't say, you know what I mean, Mr. Joseph down the block in apartment 4B. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the elders stopped being elders. I remember when I was a little one, elders were elders. Like, you were going to get some real rap from somebody that got some motherfucking gray in their head. Oh, let me not forget the Book of Negroes himself, Dick Gregory. My nigga Dick Gregory. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot from his example. His information was one thing, but the example that he has set, you know what I'm saying? I was able to learn so much from that man. Shout out to him. I love that brother. Peace.
I got like two more questions for you. So today we just had a great event. A lot of brothers and sisters came out, showed themselves today. Bill, but everybody kind of wants to know. Let the people know at home. You know, what is the Facts Initiative event about?
Well, the Facts Initiative is a solution based program slash initiative that was developed by me and the brother Red Pill to speak directly to the quote unquote issues or the problems that we have collectively as a community. You know, each one of because facts is an acronym, all right, and each one of those departments speak specifically to the areas of improvement that we need as community and as a people. You feel me? So that's what the Facts Initiative. The Facts Initiative is a foolproof plan to bring our people back to a state of being able to do for self and to love oneself and ultimately, you know what I'm saying, know things about yourself that you know are beyond your wildest imagination. And the only way that we're going to get back to that place where that unfolding can take place is to bring stability back to our communities, even if we got to create those communities on our own.
Well, I got two more questions. Technically, um, how can the everyday brother or sister throughout New England and Connecticut participate in the Facts Initiative?
Well, once the website is up, you know what I'm saying, which is factsinitiative.com, the people will be able to go into these different departments and see which ones resonate specifically with them, and then their input is greatly appreciated. I think that the spirit will take over from there, and they'll be like, I can contribute here, I can contribute there. Every time we have one of these events, you know, people come out from the woodworks, they come out from the darkness, they come out from the shadows, and they got pieces. They be like, yo, I got this to contribute. And I'm not talking about tangible things, I'm talking about their skill set, their talents, or just information that they have, you know what I'm saying, that can help incredibly accelerate this particular initiative forward. So people in CT, people all around, you know what I'm saying, they just need to familiarize themselves with what exactly we are presenting with this initiative and where they can play that part or the vital part that they want to play to participate. It's going to inform them. Their spirit will let them know this part is for you. You know what I'm saying? So we just want the people to tap into factsinitiative.com and get a further dynamic overview of what it is that we're presenting.
There's like a B part to that question. Are there any skilled individuals you're looking for necessarily to be involved with the Facts movement?
Well, yes, I'm looking for business managers, people that are able to, as tacticians, take an idea or take a already existing company and say, look, this is how we're going to improve upon this particular model, you know, because I want it to be a rehab initiative on a lot of different levels. There's a lot of different things that we might need to rehab as people, you know what I'm saying, or personally about ourselves. But a lot of our businesses need rehab. We need stimulus, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of what it is that we're doing is coming up short because of mismanagement, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's imperative because we are, I consider, a nation of great ideas. But do we know the logistics of how to take an idea from A to Z? You know what I'm saying? How can we model and build our companies up into Fortune 500? Not to be participants in what they got in terms of Fortune 500. I'm talking about an independent, international, global company or companies. You know what I'm saying? So business management, yeah, we need that. We need the tacticians, the people that are able to create things. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's minute as maybe a device or all the way upscale like a city. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to lay, down an architect? How what is it gonna take to build a city block? Let's start there. Let's start there. What is it gonna take to build a city block? What is it gonna take to take this lot right here and envision how many houses can we put on this? You know what I'm saying? Logistically, how long is it going to take and how much is it going to take? We need to know these things and we need to know them now. So the people that are proficient in things of that nature, the people that are proficient in logistics, shipping and things like that. Like if we have a conglomeration of people that come and they got their businesses and their products and we want